Hello, Works family, Works collective out there. Blair here with a quick update. As you know, the pause has been put in place until January 4th. We have had meetings every day with a member of Governor Inslee's team, trying to get a clarity on opening on the 4th. Wanting to have a message out there, not just for our members, but for all the clubs in the state of Washington and all members in the state of Washington, to be able to provide clarity on what the 4th looks like, short of a complete stay-at-home order. We believe that fitness needs to open on the 4th. Short of a complete stay-at-home order that closes, requires all businesses to be closed, and we don't feel like fitness should be on the top of the list for being closed at all. Anyway, so far, again, no outbreaks have occurred in fitness. We have been working with the University of Oregon, myself, and the CEO of IHRSA, the International Health Racquet and Sports Association, Brent Darden, and their head of research, Melissa Rodriguez. The three of us got an engagement with University of Oregon School of Business, their Oregon Consulting Group, giving them raw data from some data sources from the state of Colorado. Very compelling report on gyms, safety of gyms, precautions that gyms need to take. I thought it was extremely well balanced. We hope that drops on the University of Oregon LinkedIn page today, we hope, so that we can pull that down and use that. There's some great subtleties in there. Not only is there this observational aspect of looking at the data, where do outbreaks occur, University of Oregon also shows that they have tracked no outbreaks into fitness. What the policy advisors will say about that is, yes, but that's only really tracking employees. Now, that's not true in the Colorado data. They tracked residents and consumers also tracking back to that. But in the Washington data, they say we can't really trust that because that only is for employees, really. That's the only ones we can get. But at some point, it becomes a pretty good proxy, right? At some point, it does become a pretty good proxy for where outbreaks are happening. But what the Oregon Consulting Group has done is they have tracked raw member check-in data against actual total cases, not outbreaks. And you'll see how compelling their findings are in that. So hopefully we'll be able to push that out, not just to Works members, but to the fitness industry worldwide, globally, in the next few days. Also, especially to policymakers in all 50 states. We're gonna keep pushing. We're asking for some kind of response next week. You saw a big spike in cases. We've been told that there are a lot of duplicates in there. We've heard anywhere from 800 duplicates to 1,500 duplicates, so you'll see that number probably drop. They look at those cases, then project 3 weeks ahead to calculate against ICU beds. That's the main numbers that they look at. The logic is sort of this. Look, we don't have you open now. Things are bad out there, so we're not going to open you. But we are pushing to have absolute clarity for what happens on the 4th of January. That's it for now. That's our update. You can go to WashingtonFitnessAlliance.com. You can also go to Washington Fitness Alliance Facebook page, where we try to do a lot of updates there as well. Sure as hell miss everybody being in the gyms, and we'll get past this. We'll be around. Not everybody's going to make it. Frankly, we could sustain for quite a while. So, this fight is. You get really kind of emotionally bought into this fight when you are talking to club owners all over the state, and people whose landlords are actually taking them to court right now. And they haven't had any revenue. So we are so fortunate with our landlord. They've been a phenomenal partner. We're fortunate with our other building as well, and the help we've had there. But man, there's a lot out there that aren't, and our state needs to make sure that those small businesses are neither foreclosed upon or evicted. This is a long one. I gotta throw one last thing out there. We're one of only 3 states that has not convened a special session during this pandemic. Executive power should not be in somebody's hands this long. Certainly maybe 30 days. I don't know. I don't know enough about that. But there's only one person that has the formal authority to change things right now. And that one person isn't listening to either Republicans or Democrats. And we've been told that over and over again, that he just won't listen to Republicans or Democrats. And so as the opportunity comes up to remove the executive power as it exists, I really encourage you to support it. Certainly there has to be some level of executive power in an emergency, but it does not look like this. That's it. Thanks.